Hey guys, I am gonna give it a few minutes, 2 or 3 minutes, while we let people kind of file in, or whoever wants to file in that wants to watch me run my suck and probably cry a whole fucking lot. Probably cry a whole lot. I've been sitting here like writing an outline because you guys know, any of my followers, whether you follow me for 5 seconds or 5 years, know that I tend to talk a lot and forget what the fuck I'm talking about and go off on rants and tangents. So I've been sitting here for the last half hour with my heart beating like I'm about to go on stage or some shit, and trying to get through these notes without bawling my fucking eyeballs out. So I've been sketching my discussion points, if you were. So, Jesus Christ. All right, we're already 110. I'll get started. Let me get a drink. First of all, thank you guys for coming to hang out with me, whatever time it is where you're at. It's late in evenings. Weekday evenings are super fucking difficult for people. To give you guys a little background on where I've been at these last couple months since I got to Huntsville, last month, I guess. It's been a month. With Instagram specifically. As you've noticed, many of you have noticed, I've been posting with a lot less frequency, and I've been responding to a lot fewer comments and not staying as involved with this community as I have in the past, especially since I got out of the military and had nothing to do but sit around all day and talk to you fucking guys. So with that, and I'm kind of feeling a little detached from Instagram or the community because of other requirements and a new job and all this other stuff, I've also been seeing all of these like Special Forces medics or Courses of Action or these other accounts who have military type training, whether it be medical or weapon tactics engagements, whatever, that the they've been seeing a lot more interference from Instagram, and with very little explanation and no rhyme or reason to it. Like, one account's getting hit for this and the other account's getting hit for this, but they see the other guy posting the same things they're getting hit for. So whatever algorithm or whatever they're applying is very inconsistent. And even the guy that I frankly hired after I got out and after the mic drop episode to kind of help me with Instagram, if I had a brand and where it was going to go and that kind of stuff, even he was like, I don't know what the fuck is going on. And so those are the two. And also I will say too, the reason I left Facebook as a primary social media platform years ago, truly, and deleted it entirely six months to a year ago, is because of the politicization, just all the political themes and all of the discord between one side versus the other side. And we're not coming, was in those places where we're not coming together as Americans. When I came here in 2015, it was really that, kind of the dawn of the Article 15 guys and all these military accounts and Drinking Brothers podcast and all this stuff. But it was all like anybody's welcome. It wasn't like, fucking, you can't be here. You can't wear an Article 15 t-shirt if you're a libtard or if you're a fucking Republican or whatever. There just wasn't a lot of that talk. And now, recently, it's just out of control to me. It's not what I come here for. I want to communicate and fellowship with my friends who have similar interests as me and who love their country and love what they do and are proud of that they've served. And I love the men and women that I've served with and served for, and I love my nuggets. And that's what it was about to me. I love my nuggets. And the other part of it was there's a ton of accounts out there, be military women, who have that line between being in the military and being an Instagram model or a fitness model or whatever you want to call it. And more power to them. That's just not my thing. And I saw a void in Instagram, in military-centered communities, of a woman in the military who was not those things and was just an average chick. And when I grew into that void, I really relished my spot in that place, that people could like tell their daughters about me, and people could see a representation of a female in the military that just wanted to get out there and get it done and be value added. And still, I'm still a girl. I still get my nails done, still get my hair done. But I never felt the need, although I joke about it a lot, I never felt the need to come on Instagram and be like, today's, to make you guys like me. I never felt that pressure, nor are my tits nice enough to fucking come on here and do that, frankly. That is the background of where I was at with Instagram when 2 days ago I got a pop-up notification, not a message, not an email. I got a pop-up notification that said that the link in your bio violates our terms of service. Sorry, bye. We're fucking deleting it. Do you challenge this? So I click the button that says, yes, I challenge this. Boom, message flashes right the fuck back up. Nope, violates our terms of service. Hit it again. Did that half a dozen times. I attempted to go through the customer service and, ask the question, why was it removed? The link that was removed was my iTunes link to the iTunes episode of my Mic Drop episode. The podcast that I recorded with Mike Ritland, former Navy SEAL and dog trainer, who hosts Mic Drop, the podcast. The language in the podcast certainly wasn't benign, but there was nothing in my link to suggest that it's iTunes Mic Drop. There was no buzzwords. My personal feeling is the buzzword is in my username. That's what I feel like. The buzzword that's going to get me hit by their algorithm, and I can only imagine it's going to get worse, is going to be the fact that my name has gun in it. Now, again, if they took 2 seconds to look at my page, there's no pictures of me firing weapons. I don't do weapons things. Well, there's me firing a 30 millimeter chain cannon. I'm a fucking Apache. And so, I could sit there and try and rack my brain and try and break their algorithm and try and figure out a workaround or do whatever. Why? My purpose in doing that podcast was to get my story out on a platform that was bigger than any I had ever been on. And I did that, and then they took that away. They took away my opportunity to have somebody click on Gunbunnyactual, see my pictures, click on that link, and potentially go VFR direct to my story. And that's all I ever wanted. So, because of all those other factors that I discussed first, in that I've just realized that Instagram is no longer an emotional asset in my life. You guys are emotional assets in my life. But the bar we all hang out in to talk is not good for me. So I did not want to just delete, just have this emotional reaction and fucking delete the thing. But I also didn't go, I'm going to delete my account just to see how fucking many people would respond and be like, no, don't. All that fucking passive-aggressive manipulative bullshits that women do. Dudes do it too. So I wanted to do this very deliberately and give me a chance to kind of offline connect with people, exchange emails and phone numbers and do those things so that I, wasn't just hitting the toilet flush And I also wanted to be able to do this, to have this conversation with you guys who have you've been there with me through so much. And so I owed you a conversation. And I owed you an opportunity to weigh in. And I owed you an opportunity to know, and for us to start having these discussions, because, you know, if every person who fucking gets frustrated with Instagram or whoever owns the bar, right, then if we don't, like, if you just bail and we don't start having these discussions, I'm easy. I don't make any money off of this. My livelihood does not depend on this platform. I have so many friends who do, and they are being harassed, essentially. Well, you know, they're being messed with by the owner of the bar, and they can't afford to walk away. There's no other place for them to go and have that same marketplace. So I am very fortunate in the fact that I can say this is not emotionally good for me anymore, and it's time for me to be done with it and be done. And be done, and, you know, leave behind, you know, the brand or whatever. So see, there I go. I'll get. So anyways, that was the decision point. The types of comments that I've received, hundreds and hundreds and fucking hundreds of between the comments and the DMs, go a little bit like this. Here's my first type of comment. You can't go. You owe us. It wasn't so much in the main comments, but in my DMs, certainly. You know, you owe your followers, and fuck you. Fuck you. If you're depending on a fucking internet persona to fucking, like, put a tit in your mouth every night to fucking keep you alive, fuck off. Fuck off. I mean, and I just deleted. I didn't even engage those people. That was the very tiny sliver of the comments. That was very tiny. Understanding and encouragement, people, by and large, the majority of the comments were certainly, hey, we get it, like, we get it, you know, we love you, but we get it, and people wishing me well, and that's the kind of community and the kind of family that I feel like I haven't built, but I have become part of, is that just one of openness and encouragement and understanding and compassion and empathy and challenge, you know, when it needs challenge. Like, I've been challenged by people that care about me, you know, like, hey, are you drinking again? You know, I mean, I've had, and that's the kind of accountability that, you know, that I value as well. The third one I really want to take a minute to talk about. Don't let them win. Your First Amendment rights. The fucking commie bastards. No, motherfuckers. No. This isn't a constitutional issue. This is fucking a company, a bar that we all hang out in. We think we drink for free, but we don't really drink for free because we pay with our information, and we allow them to fucking record our conversation, record our livelihoods, and fucking look at what table we sit at and who we hang out with and which table talks to which table. All that shit. We're all ants in a fucking whatever, ant farm. Now, that bar owner could come up to me one day and be like, stop saying purple. I look around. I'm like, I don't see a sign that says I can't say purple. He's like, I know, but tonight you can't say purple. Well, I look over the other table and the dude's saying purple, and he's not saying shit to him. I could be confused as fuck about that. But at the end of the day, there's a big, giant sign over the bar that says, we refuse the right to fucking serve anyone. Anyone. So, motherfuckers, especially after Citizens United, I mean, a corporation is a person, has a personhood within the fucking federal government. They can do what they want, man. They can do what they want. And I'm just going to go find another bar or start my own. I mean, church congregations break up all the time because of internal strife and, you know, not being able to see eye to eye. And, you know, something similar will certainly happen here, but it's not, they own it. They own it, and they're making money hand over fucking fist with our data. They're making money. And they're stuffing all of it away in Scrooge McDuck fucking vaults in the Cayman Islands. I mean, I don't know. We're the suckers. So I just want to make that very clear, especially because I know how things are going to degrade, and things are on a fucking glide slope downwards on Instagram, and it's only going to get worse. And if people get fucking riled up, I don't know what to tell you. Do I wish that they would explain their community standards better in plain language and enforce them evenly? I do, absolutely. It frustrates the fuck out of me. They don't have to. They don't have to. Before I start taking questions, and I'll scroll back through some stuff real quick. I'm already been talking for 15 fucking minutes. I have a bunch of merchandise because I was going to become Gun Bunny mogul. I don't know what I was going to do. I have, I think, 75 t-shirts in various sizes. I have 50 hats, and my PVC patches unfortunately never made it because some fucking idiot didn't tell Alan Anchor to hold on to them until I moved to fucking Alabama. So they were no shit delivered to my apartment in Oregon, even though I had mail forwarding on the day after I left Oregon. And I of course got a hold of Alan Anchor, and they were amazing. I was like, please keep an eye out if they get returned. But somewhere, someone has 100 PVC Gunbunnyactual patches. Maybe they'll be on the black market someday. So I'm sending all that stuff this week to Anna and James over at, ready? Longbow Roasters. They are going to post my merchandise on their website and do the ass pain work of fucking filling all the orders and stuffing bags and getting shit to the post office, along with all their merchandise and their, their coffee, and all their merchandise. So the Taqueros fucking love me and take way better care of me than I deserve, and they certainly deserve all of your love and respect and business. And so go ahead and give them a follow. They are Longbow, LONGBOW _roasters. I was like, I have to look at that. So Longbow Roasters and longbowroasters.com. And if you keep an eye out for them, follow them, they'll post when my stuff goes up for sale on their website, and they're going to push it all out for me, and they're going to tell me they're going to send me all the fucking money, and I'm going to make them keep that goddamn money. Anyway, so that is going to happen with my gear. And in addition to, James being an Apache pilot and posting Apache porn and all that stuff too, that I know you guys all followed me for, at least some of you. So that's going to happen. I own Gunbunnyactual.com for a long time, for a really long time. I was working with, again, that brand manager / website developer, and we are just shelving it for right now. So the website is there. The website exists. It's designed, ready to go, hot. It's just a matter of me deciding which direction that I want to take it. And I just need to take a break for a bit and think about that. I could potentially just turn it into a blog where I'm writing and kind of collating my story, or I could wait until my book potentially in 2075 is fucking done and put it up for sale there. Now this account. We had a discussion about me leaving this account open as a placeholder in the event that I start to do any of those things, that I can come back here and publicize them to my audience. That feels a little like bullshit to me. I agree with him that's a good thing, but like, what am I really like about a principle? If I say hold my seat in the bar and I'll be back maybe. I'm frustrated again with the operation of Instagram and the way things are going and the way I see my friends being treated, and then to feel that myself. And I'm not willing to let them have my data. I'm not I'm not willing to be another link in their algorithm, or them use me or my links or my hashtags, or who at the table next to me liked me at this table over here. And I mean, of course they'll still have that data. That shit doesn't go anywhere. They own it for forever, in perpetuity. But I really, hey, it's going to be 88 degrees in Huntsville tomorrow, 7 degrees colder than day. I just, it just feels a little half-assed to me. And so on Friday at midnight, she'll be coming down. So I am sorry that I kept you all this long already, and I'm not going to fucking scroll back through the billions of comments that I've seen popping up, because I love you guys, and I'm fucking old, and, you know, I can't talk and read at the same goddamn time, you maroons. So I really truly, like, to everyone who participates here and does it, I'm not condemning it and saying you know, like rats fleeing a ship. I'm just saying it is a decision that I'm fortunate enough again to be able to make, and I really hope that something turns so that, you know, so that these guys, you know, everybody can continue to enjoy this community and make a living where you need to make a living, and fucking hustle where you need to hustle. Half-faced blades, dicks and flannel, softly, like completely inadvertently end up in my fucking, like, Instagram uniform tonight. In my Clodagh ring that I got in Ireland. So, if you have questions, please ask. Thank you. Thank you, Zulu X-Ray, one of my super longest followers. My pleasure, Wiley. You guys. Traveler 2526. God damn, you're like one of my most vocal followers, I swear. I don't know what you do all day, but you got too much time on your hands. I'm just teasing you. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. I hope to be an Army pilot one day. Any advice? Good luck. Thank you. You guys are awesome. You guys are super awesome. I will say, if I have one wish, it's this. There is so much divisiveness right now. And, you know, I have people who've on here who've loved me for years and know I'm a fucking patriot, a die-hard patriot. And I served my country for a really long time. But if I were to come out and say, I am not a conservative Christian, I'm not. My beliefs don't really, truly align with conservative Christianity in any way except for my love for my fucking country. And to think that people, they don't fucking align with the CNN bullshit either, but regardless, the fact that, like, that would immediately discount me from someone's mind, or from someone from the other side if they knew my beliefs, that's just so sad to me, man. That's so sad. So I would encourage you, you know, as things get, especially as we head to the election season next year and things get really stupid, I would think that the U.S. means us. It means us, you know, not just those of us that went over and fought, but those of us that worked really hard to give us a country to come home to. And I would fucking lay down my life for my brothers regardless of who they fucking voted for, what church they go to, or if they go to church. And it bums me out. So, that's my last little throwaway. So, anyway, I feel like I didn't answer any fucking questions. Thank you so much. I love you guys. This like bullshit of like real friends and online friends, that's from 1996 when you legitimately didn't know if the person on the other end of that, that dial-up connection was a fucking 350-pound 90-year-old man. But nowadays, we're having these interactions. This is no different than pen pals before the internet. People met strangers via pen pal programs and they became fucking lifelong friends. This is no different to me. With the exception that of my real friends. Shit, I don't see my real friends either. So we live in the same place. So anyway, I love you guys. I appreciate you guys. Again, I'll be up until Friday night at midnight. And keep an eye out for Longbow Roasters, longbowroasters.com, and you'll see that swag going out. But again, 75 t-shirts, 50 hats. So I don't know. They'll go and they go. And I cannot thank you guys enough for tuning in tonight. I can't. My mind's blown every time. That I'm sitting here in my fucking pajamas at 8 o'clock on a fucking whatever night this is, and y'all are here, so love you. I love my nuggets.